Today is a day for a rant. Hear me out. I got a DM from a total. This is what it said. There's already some discussion as to why women and men are paid the same in the armed forces. When the standards required physically differ. As a naval officer, that will no doubt have been the case when you went through basic. Well, now this bloke is in the military. I'm not going to say what service he's from because I don't want to bring anyone into dispute. However, there seems to be some sort of confusion between pay and standards, so let's clear that up. Military pay is based on rank, role, qualifications and time served, not gender. A lieutenant is paid as a lieutenant, a petty officer as a petty officer, a corporal as a corporal, and so on. The pay scale doesn't have a male and female column, if you want to put it like that. And in the Royal Navy, the physical standards for males and females are now the same. I'll go into that in another post, not today. So you either meet the standards or you don't. There is no difference between gender. The only exception to the physical standards being higher is if you go on specialist courses like the Commando course, P Company, if you try for MLs in Royal Marines, or you go on selection, and those standards apply to everybody and you get paid respectively. Now, let's deal with the fact that this guy thinks you should be paid relative to your physical output. Since when was pay decided on who can carry the heaviest burden the furthest? Yes, carrying a 50 plus kilo burden for 16 plus hours, days on end, is really hard. Genuinely, a lot of respect. That does not mean that you should get paid more. Fitness in the military is really important for a number of reasons, and I go into that again in another post, not today. But physical strength alone does not equal skill, intelligence, technical expertise, decision-making ability, operational competence. The military runs on specialisms such as engineering, warfare officers, medics, doctors, pilots, all the roles in the Royal Marines and across the Army and the RAF. There's loads. Everyone is an SME in their own field, and physical output is not a sole measurement of value, as this guy seems to think. If you meet the standard required for your role, you hold the same rank, responsibility and time served as someone else, then you get paid the same as them, not how much kit you can carry in your burden. Equal pay, equal rank, equal responsibility isn't controversial. It's basic fairness and professional integrity. So let's stick to the facts, numbnuts. Focus on capability, contribution, competence, not outdated talking points and views. Thank you very much for listening to my rant today. I've got it off my chest. Moving on.